Tension suspected between Harry and Meghan Markle amid ongoing royal rift. You have probably seen this in the news coming, I think Sky News Australia. They're now reporting that there is a tension going on between these two duplicitous duos and it could lead to a divorce. As I have just read you the news from here. Now, what kind of divorce we are talking about? We'll be talking about all the nitty-gritty details. Can Meghan Markle keep her title, what will happen, and what the predictions are. But before I move on, just to remind you, most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you consider subscribing, I might give you a candy. Who knows? I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding when it comes to subscribing. I'm very, very serious. Subscribe. Just kidding. Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about this particular thing. So basically, people are now predicting that this split is coming in 2024. However, some other people, they are saying no, it's not coming in 2024, but it is going to be in the next 3 to 5 years. So according to this person, she wrote, she had enough. Who owe is me. Couple Harry and Meghan, wife predicted to split in 24. She will keep the house and investigates. Pa will agree to a fabulous alimony, and everyone will be happy. So Pa will agree. So what kind of money we're talking about? How much money King Charles is looking at if he wants to salvage or rescue his son from Meghan Markle is something that we'll be discussing in a second. But again, the split rumor is gaining momentum. Their divorce can happen. But obviously, as I said, one individual or this journalist, she believes, Samara Gill, that it can happen in the next 3 to 5 years.
I'm going to call it. I think that there's going to be divorce in the next 3 to 5 years. And I hate to say that, but I'm sorry, when the money pot...
I love the way we all laugh.
No, but when the money pot starts to dry up, that's when people like Meghan, who had a previous relationship with a producer, wonder why, as a Hollywood actress, she married a producer who then didn't really help her with her career, who she then left, jumped to the next option. She came to London wanting to be with a footballer. It was for a PR thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so she is, detailing Meghan's behavior, how she divorced people, how she used people. And so now she is at a point where she has had enough of Harry. She is not seeing any future with him simply because this guy she knows is a doofus. He can do nothing. All she wants right now is to really sit back and relax, but she is not able to relax because the guy Harry is not able to do anything. I found this photo to be very, very funny. This is how it will all go for Meghan and Harry if they hire a divorce lawyer in the future. They see couple fighting in public, and this is how it goes. So very, very funny. I decided to share that. Now there are a few other things that I also want to discuss with you guys. So Piers Morgan, he reported on this, and he basically said Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they're all about ditching people, splitting with other people, and using other people. They don't do it just with one or two particular person or particular entity. They do it with everyone. So people say I'm too critical. This is what he wrote of Meghan Markle, but she ditched her family, ditched her dad, ditched her most of her old friends, split Harry from William, and now has split him from the royal family. I rest my case. This is the case with Meghan Markle. Wherever she thinks it is going to benefit the reunion or union or unity, she will do it. If she thinks the disunity will benefit, then she will work towards that. Until now, another person wrote, I hadn't heard it verified. Harry and Meghan put forth the ridiculous notion to split the monarchy. So they are splitting even the monarchy. How? Well, and it said, and be so on the same level in the hierarchy as Prince William and Catherine. They were told no by the Queen and haven't stopped trying to get revenge ever since. So basically, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they want to split the monarchy between these two brothers, Harry and William, and they both of them should have equal share in the monarchy. And this is what this person is suggesting. Another person, she wrote, according to Neil Sean and palace sources, Harry and Meghan did put forward the idea that they should split the monarchy between the brothers, 2 kings and 2 queens. This during the Sandringham summit, hashing out Megxit. And I totally believe that story because Meghan, as we know, the famous quote from her we are one plane crash away from king and queen. So basically, Meghan Markle, Prince Harry, they have this plan for a very long time. They desire it so much that they would also become the head of the monarchy in some way, shape, or form. But obviously, that is not going to be possible simply because this is not how it works. But in the world of Meghan Markle, this is how it should work, or else I'm going to be leaving Harry. Now, obviously, when we talk about this split, we also have to talk about what is happening with the Montecito mansion, right? So basically, according to this individual, Montecito mansion's new owner, Piers Sussexes, broke up and no longer live in Montecito. Property open for rent. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's lavish Montecito mansion is now up for rent following their reported split and departure from the residence. Again, coming from another person. And on my channel, a lot of the people have also reported saying that they do not live in Montecito because that place is not being owned by Meghan and Harry. They are now, if they're living there, they're living on a rent basis. And so they have to pay for the rent only. They do not own the property because this is way too much for them to handle, to bear. Now, obviously, as I said in the beginning of this video, if they do get divorced, then King Charles will have to share or foot the bill. He may not at all. Some people say, oh, no, he will never do that. But you never know. He loves his son, so he might step in and help him out. So what amount we are talking here about? So King Charles reportedly plans $50 million divorce deal with Meghan Markle to stop Prince Harry from throwing his life away. I do not believe that story to be true, but it is being reported on this channel. I think the media was called, the news outlet is skynews.com.au, if you take a look on the screen. So I do trust their news. They are very much on point when it comes to reporting about Meghan and Harry. So they are saying that King Charles will have to pay $50 million divorce deal. Maybe most of it will go to Meghan Markle to stop Meghan using his son, his beloved son, Prince Harry. Obviously, that will create a huge backlash because the UK people, the British people, if you're watching from Britain, let me know, would you like it? Because this $50 million is not going to come from Prince or King Charles's pocket. It is coming from the monarchy. It is coming from the taxpayers' money in the UK. So $50 million deal, I don't think that's a good one, but it is actually better for Harry if that happens, because Meghan Markle will be gone from his life. Now, she will be gone, okay. But what about the title? Well, I had a digging done, and I found out something very, very interesting. So in my digging, when I was doing some research on this, I found out two sources. So this is coming from a news outlet. I think this is from Marca. It's a Spanish news outlet. They basically said that even if the divorce happens between Meghan and Harry, Meghan will still keep the title Duchess of Sussex. So it doesn't really matter for her. If this is the case, I think this is the case, what I understand, then of course Meghan has no problem whatsoever divorcing Harry because she is not losing anything. And obviously it makes also sense. Why? Because she gave birth to those invisible, surrogate children, and they are prince and princess, whether you like it or not. Therefore, it makes sense to me that yes, she will be able to keep her title, and there is going to be no doubt about that. So this person, another source, reported on this one that even if Meghan and Harry divorce, Meghan will still remain Duchess of Sussex. She can lose this title only if she or Harry remarry someone else. When Diana divorced Charles, she remained Princess of Wales. Sarah Ferguson remains Duchess of York despite her divorce of almost 30 years. So she cannot remarry. If she does remarry, looks like she will be losing her title until she may remarry somebody else, like Mike Anderson, maybe, who knows. I know he's a gay. A lot of people say that. But until that happens, obviously, she is not going to be losing her title. But when I ask you guys about this particular question, whether you would like her to be called Princess Henry after the royal titles are being taken away from both Meghan and Harry or not, most of you have said, yes, this is exactly what we would like her to be called, Princess Henry, and she will hate it. She will hate it so much. And I totally agree with that because Meghan Markle, she loves this Duchess of Sussex title. She loves it so much. So she will not ever want the monarchy to take the titles away ever. She would want to divorce Harry. Before that happens, she is going to divorce Harry because, again, she is using Harry. If she sees that they have reached to a point where the monarchy is completely pissed with them, obviously she will then consider her option, weigh her option, and make the decision of letting Harry go instead of letting the title go. So title for Meghan Markle is more important than beloved husband Prince Harry.